Hey folks, GoofMaster79 coming at you with another video review. Today we're looking at the Mobile Suit Zeta Gundam Psycho Gundam. But anyway, this is a huge mobile armor, transforming mobile armor kind of thing. Quickly I'll show you a size comparison. This is a normal Zaku 2 version 1 next to Psycho Gundam. And as you can see, it is in scale. If you've watched the Zeta series, it is in scale with the rest of the Mobile Suit in Action line. Definitely something cool. Something really cool. And yeah, I just noticed there was something on the screen. Anyway, this guy is just really awesome. I don't know how else to describe it, because like it's just, there's just something about him. I don't know, I really like him. So I'm just kind of gushing about it. He is kind of rare, so he's going to run you quite a bit of money. I'm not exactly sure how much, but you know, I'll talk about that at the end. Quickly look over his articulation as best I can, considering his huge size. He does have the shield, and as you can see, it connects to a ball joint peg that connects to a connector, that connects to the forearm, that connects to the Psycho Gundam, that connects to nothing. Anyway, he does have, let me bend him. He has a ball jointed neck, but the movement is kind of hindered by these shoulder piece panel things, so you're not going to get a whole lot of movement out of that. Like, it'll move, but like it's kind of, it's annoying. The mouth plate does open up. You can see he's got his little mouth in there. Looks pretty neato. The V-fins are removable, and you know, they're on little ball joints for the transformation later, which I'll get to. Anyway, oh, there goes one of them right now, actually. So, yeah, they do like to pop off. And then, honestly, most times I just, for the transformation, I just, you know, take them off. He has swivel shoulders, well, ball hinge shoulders technically, but once again, these pieces are going to get in the way. These little things are on a swivel. He has a swivel bicep, single joint elbows, and swivel wrists. And it comes with two sets of hands, one with articulated fingers. Each finger can move, you know, in and out, and then swivel, and then the thumb can swivel as well. There's no waist articulation because, you know, the transformation, sort of, whatever you want to call it. It does have ball jointed hips, but once again, the skirt armor is all solid, so you're not going to get much of any articulation. Single joint knees and ball jointed ankles. This guy's, it's not necessarily a bad thing that he's not very well articulated, but it's not necessarily a good thing either. It's just kind of whatever. And I really don't have any complaints about it. It's hard to explain. Like, you'd think that it would, you know, they might be able to give it some sort of more articulation, but I'm really not concerned. By the way, he does come with these extra fists. They're just balled up fists. Nothing too fancy. He comes with his shield as well. As you can see, it's just two big old pieces of shield, you know, that clip onto his arm there. Give you a quick detailed view of him. See if I can't get some light on his face better. Are you there? See, he's very nice detailed face, very cool looking. Lots of little panels and everything. Definitely really cool. These little guns or turrets or whatever you want to call them are on tiny little ball joints as well. So, lots of little details and everything, which just really make this figure really great. I'm really liking this. The thrusters up back here are on ball joints too, I forgot to mention. Looks just like he did in the show. So, now, as for the transformation, it's kind of a pain, but I guess I'll show it anyway on camera. So yeah, let me get started with the transformation. I'm going to figure out something to do with the camera here a while. Okay, I got the camera as good as I can get it here, so it's not a whole lot of a difference, but oh well. Anyway, first thing you want to do is just go ahead and attach the shield here, like so. Then go ahead and pull the hands off. Oops. Another thing about this figure, if you're going to buy him, just be wary that the thumbs don't tend to stay on too well on these articulated finger hands. So just be careful that if you're buying one used, that you make sure you get the thumbs with the actual hands. Go ahead and take these wrist parts and just pull them out and then spin them around and then click them into place. Do that for both of them. And let me see if I can't get some more light in here. Alright. Then go ahead and lift these panels up on the arms. Now, the transformation is kind of involved. Well, not so much involved, it's just kind of, I don't know, picky. But yeah, you take these two panels up here. Let's see if I can't tilt the camera back just slightly without it falling over. Okay, just take those two panels, push them down like that. Take the V-fins and just kind of position them backwards like that. Push the whole head itself back. The whole head will swivel, well not swivel, like slide back a little bit. Bring this big Kiki torch looking thing up here, and then fold that up like so for now. Go ahead and split the waist, just pull it apart. And inside there's a little pole that comes down, and then there's a hole in the waist piece here that this connects into inside there. Doesn't really, it's not a tight fit, it just kind of, you know, goes in there, and then you'll start looking like this. So go ahead and, now here's the legs. This is the, not necessarily the most complicated part, but the most involved part. The ankles here, disconnect those on either side. Take the whole leg and just pull it until it clicks down. And then take the knee piece here and just kind of click it so this whole part section here will rotate like so. And fold the leg up. Okay, and then just take it up at the 90-degree angle here and then just kind of leave it sit like that and positioned as such. Now go ahead and do that for the other side. Just bring this whole section out. Be careful of these ankle pieces, they like to pop off a little sometimes. Just go ahead and rotate that out. Now it's going to give me some problems because I'm doing it on camera, and then when I'm doing it, you know, myself, it doesn't give me any problems. So, go. Sorry if this isn't exactly all on camera. Might just make a separate video at some point just for how to transform this guy, because it's a little confusing because I didn't get the instructions. I'm just kind of going by what I've seen it as. So yeah, that'll leave the legs kind of like that, as you can see. Now the next part, you want to take the shield, just go ahead and split it in half. Yeah, just take the shield connector out, take these big wing panels, bring them up and around and click. Now this part, I put a little piece of cardboard in there. There's already one, when I got it, there's already one piece in there. Asian Mocha must have done that himself, and then I just did it to the other one. So there's a little piece of cardboard so it makes it stick tighter. Just bring those out, and this part needs to be forward. And then underneath the arms, there's a small hole right there that the shield can click into, the shield connector in robot mode. Just click it into there and then just kind of bring it down to the side. Just do that for both sides here. Just bring it down to the side. Get everything somewhat straightened out. And on the shoulders here, there's these little panels that you lift these up. If I can get them. And then you just connect these right here. They don't like to stay too tightly, but they will stay if you're not, you know, fidgeting with it. Go ahead and plug those in there. Just kind of get everything lined up a little better. And, see if I can't get everything lined up a little better anyway. So that is the mobile armor mode. Nothing. It looks like a robot tiki torch that's squatting, but it's still really cool. I mean, in the show, it just kind of like floats around all menacingly and creepily. Like, I think that's a word, menacingly, creepily. But yeah, this is definitely pretty cool. I mean, it's cool that they gave it a transformation. They could have just made it the figure by itself and then not give it a transformation. So, so that's always nice. But like I said, these dang panels on the side here, they don't like to stick. So just keep in mind that if you're going to be playing around with it, they're not going to stay in place too well. But there it is by itself here. Here he is, the Zaku. This is a Zaku 2 version 1. Just standing next to him so you can see how big it is. Now it's obviously not quite as big as when it's in the robot mode, but you can see it's definitely still pretty big. Turn to the side here. It's big and bulky. It's not made out of the same like rubbery, like PVC kind of plastic as the MSIAs are. It's like a harder, thick kind of plastic that the other mobile armor vehicles and stuff are made out of, if you're familiar with those. So that is the Psycho Gundam. Like I said, this isn't gonna be cheap on the secondary market, like on eBay and all that. So, but it's definitely worth it. This thing looks so cool in both modes, robot mode especially because it's still on scale with the rest of the MSIAs. So I really suggest you pick one up if you can get one for a good price. I've heard people call this the holy grail of MSIAs, you know, along with the GPO3. So I now have all the giant mobile armors for MSIAs, which is pretty cool. So I'll be doing a review on all of them at some point. So keep an eye out for those. And like I said before, if you have any requests, go ahead and send them to me, and I'll get those taken care of. But until then, this has been the Psycho Gundam. Definitely worth picking up. It's going to be pretty expensive though. It's pretty rare. So thanks for watching. This is the review for the Psycho Gundam. I know I think I just said that. So until next time, subscribe to my videos if you like them, and Semper Fi, Marines.